English Bite. Simple English Podcast Series. Podcast Episode 4. The Doctor's Office Talking About Health. Hi there and welcome back to English Bite. I'm Sarah and in today's episode we're going to talk about something very useful. Going to the doctor and explaining how you feel. Let's imagine it's Monday morning. You wake up feeling tired. Your head hurts a little, your throat is sore, and you're coughing. You also feel a bit hot. You check your temperature, it's 38.2 degrees Celsius. That's a mild fever. You decide to visit the doctor. You go to a local clinic. The building is clean and quiet. The front desk, there's a receptionist. She looks up and says, "Good morning. Do you have an appointment?" You reply, "Yes, I have an appointment at 10 o'clock. My name is Anna." She types your name into the computer and says, "Thank you, Anna. Please have a seat. The doctor will see you soon." You sit down and wait. There are magazines on the table and a few other people in the room. Someone is sneezing, another person is coughing softly. After a few minutes, a nurse appears and calls, "Anna?" You follow her into a small room. She smiles and says, "Hi, I'm going to take your temperature and blood pressure." She checks everything quickly. Then she says, "The doctor will be with you shortly." A moment later, the doctor walks in. She greets you, "Hi, Anna, I'm Dr. Lewis. What seems to be the problem today?" You explain, "I have a sore throat and a slight fever. I also feel very tired." The doctor nods and asks, "Do you have a cough?" You say, "Yes, a little." "Any headaches or body pain?" You reply, "My head hurts and my muscles feel weak." The doctor checks your throat and listens to your breathing. Then she says, "It looks like you have a mild infection, maybe a virus. I don't think you need antibiotics, but I'll give you some medicine for your throat and fever." You nod and ask, "Do I need to stay home from work?" She smiles and replies, "Yes, rest for a few days. Drink lots of water, eat light food, and get plenty of sleep." You say thank you and she prints a prescription. You leave the doctor's room and go back to the front desk. The receptionist says, "Here's your prescription. You can take it to the pharmacy." You walk to the pharmacy next door. The pharmacist takes the paper and gives you 2 boxes. He explains, "Take 1 pill in the morning and 1 at night. For the syrup, take 2 spoonfuls 3 times a day." You ask, "Should I take the medicine before or after food?" He replies, "After meals is better." You thank him and go home. You make some tea, take your medicine, and finally rest in bed with a warm blanket and your favorite book. Let's review some helpful phrases from this episode. I have a sore throat, fever, headache. I feel tired, weak, dizzy. Do you have an appointment? The doctor will see you soon. What seems to be the problem? You need rest and fluids. Here's your prescription. Take 1 pill in the morning. When talking to a doctor or nurse, the most important thing is to be honest and clear. Use simple words. You don't need medical vocabulary. Just say how you feel. Let me tell you a real story. Once, when I was living abroad, I got sick and had to see a doctor. I was nervous because my vocabulary was limited. But I smiled, spoke slowly, and said, "My throat hurts. I feel hot and tired." The doctor understood everything. She even spoke slowly to help me understand her. In the end, everything was fine. So remember, you don't need perfect English to take care of your health. You just need the right phrases and a little courage. That's it for today's episode of English Bite. Next time we'll talk about something more fun, your daily routine. We'll talk about waking up, going to work or school, and what people do in a typical day. Until then, stay healthy, stay warm, and keep learning. Bye for now.